So I figured that I would do a vlog for this weekend since we have a couple of things going on. We are going to a car show this morning and then we're going to go to Fashionphile and pick up a bag. Super exciting, so I will take you all with us for that. I'm just doing my makeup right now. We don't have a ton of time. The car show is from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and it's like maybe like 8:25-ish right now. So trying to finish getting ready and make sure that we can make it before the car show ends. So this car show is Porsches only. Which is interesting because I have never been to one that has just been like one single car type. We go to a lot of cars and coffee, and it's usually like all types of cars, mostly supercars, and then whatever the difference between a supercar and a hypercar is, I don't know, beats me. But it's usually all types of cars, but this one is just going to be Porsches. Porsches are not my favorite, but I do really like them. So I'll be interested to see what they have. Also, it's funny because like I post a lot about the car shows that we go to on TikTok and Instagram Reels, but I don't usually vlog them for my channel or anything, so I never end up talking about them on here. This is like the fastest. I'm trying to do like my fastest version of my makeup routine right now. So we're doing the car show, going to Fashionphile, and then later tonight we're going to go to dinner. We're going to Evo North Scottsdale, and it's because I really want their pizza, which is kind of funny because like I don't eat dairy, so everything that I get like without cheese. And one of my favorite foods of all time is pizza. So whenever I get pizza, I get it without cheese. And I think that they have one of the best cheeseless pizzas in town, second to Culinary Dropout. Okay, little setting powder. We're almost there. Still need to do my eyes. I was not going to dress cute for this, but I figured since we're going to Fashionphile after, probably going to be recording. And since I'm vlogging, you know what? Why not? I do try to find a way to avoid putting makeup on though, I swear, because I'm lazy, not because I don't like wearing it. Love the way it looks once it's on. Also, you have to be like careful throughout the rest of the day because you're like trying not to get makeup on everything. Plus I have on like a white cream color shirt. This is also part of why I wear black all the time, but I'm trying to branch out. It's like the eyeliner knows when you're in a hurry. Okay, pretty much the last step, and then we will set the makeup and we will head out. Yeah. Next scene.
Match you with this.
I like that. I like the hat too. Plus, like people don't have Scottsdale hats like that, you know?
Right. Nice looking. It matches this.
Yay.
You recording?
You want to show your outfit? Yeah. Outfit's ready? Perfect. All right, I'm almost done. This makeup bag has been like such a lifesaver, just like scoops everything up. Ugh, I don't have stuff all over my counter now. Throw some setting spray on. Got it in my mouth. I'm feeling brave today, so I'm gonna wear my Chanel slingbacks even though we are walking to the cars and coffee. These have been my favorite little earrings lately. Well, they're kind of big earrings. These have been my favorite though. These are vintage Dior earrings that I got from eBay. I think they were like $70. But they're so cute. I love them. And they don't hurt very bad. Like some clip-ons, you know how they hurt really bad? But I really only wear clip-ons. See, these are so cute. I love them. My ring. And then of course, the bag. I'm actually gonna wear this crossbody. I said when I got this bag that I was not gonna wear it crossbody, but I have been wearing a crossbody a lot, especially because I'm not wearing a belt today. It's kind of gonna be like in place of a belt, and then I'm gonna put a coat over all of this. I just don't have a belt that matches this. That's not my Hermes Constance belt, and I just don't need like the H on H, you know? I'm gonna put my coat on as we leave out the door, and then I'll show you later. This is the bag I was using yesterday, so I'll transfer my stuff in. We got the Lucas Paw Louis Vuitton 6 key holder. We got the little mic. And then the rest is basically going to be my camera that I'm filming with right now. All right, I'll see you in a bit. We made it. Hey, that's not a Porsche.
You have the Chevelle, that's like the big version. And then you have like the Camaro, which is the smaller version basically. So
which one was that?
That was a Camaro.
The place that we went to, it's called Vault of Scottsdale. This is the inside of the warehouse. So Vault of Scottsdale is a car storage facility, and it's also an event venue. It's in North Scottsdale. Even though this was a Porsche only cars and coffee, there were a lot of different cars inside that were being stored there. So really outside is where all the Porsches were, and then inside is where all the other cars were. So we walked around inside. Honestly, inside was the better part of the event. It was better than outside, so I really mostly took videos in here. They also had an insane collection of neon signs. I honestly think that that was my favorite part about going. The neon signs there were just so cool. Like, how do you get this many of them? It's insane. They had a members lounge in there, like you can join and go and I guess do social events and whatnot if you store your car there. There's another place in North Scottsdale called Auto that does something similar, but I personally think that their facility is nicer and cooler and they have better cars. So that's why I may sound like I lack enthusiasm when it comes to this event. We made it back from Cars and Coffee. I made it like an hour of straight walking around in Chanel slingbacks, and it really was not that bad, to be honest. I really think that if I get one of those like little squishy things for inside of the toe of the shoe, I might be okay to wear those for a long time walking. They're really not bad. They're not the most comfortable shoe in the world, but they're not bad. So we used to live in Orange County and we used to go to South Coast Cars and Coffee, which is like one of the best cars and coffee in California. And they have some of the best cars. Like they have a really big turnout every week. And here there's a lot more smaller events, but there's a ton of them. So you can go to like a different Cars and Coffee every week here pretty much, which is nice. I like it. Like I said, this one was Porsches only. Porsches are not like my favorite when it comes to cars that you see at these things, but they had some nice cars there. The people were nice. It's just always something good to do on Saturday morning. You get to get up, you get to get dressed, walk around, and it's normally pretty early. Like this one was 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So it's just like such a good way to kick off the weekend. I love it because then it stops me from just like bed rotting until noon. I think we're going to chill here for a little bit and then we're going to head over to Fashionphile. What time is it? It's 9:54, so they haven't opened yet. They open at 10. So we'll wait a little bit. I don't need to be there as soon as the doors opened. We'll wait a little bit. But I am excited to pick up this bag. I'll tell you a little bit about what I did. So a couple weeks ago, went and dropped off a bag at Fashionphile, and it was my Kelly 32. I adore that bag. I love it so much. But if you know me, you know that I like to rotate my bags. So I don't keep anything for a super long time. I'd had that bag for over 2 years. I love it. There is nothing wrong with the Kelly 32. I would recommend it to anyone. But it was time to say goodbye because I found something that I wanted even more. So I dropped that bag off a few weeks ago and I got a store credit for it. So I had already picked out what I wanted. I reserved something like right after, I think it was the day after I picked up my Constance. I found something else on Fashionphile's website that I really loved. And that's when I decided to sell the Kelly 32 to get that. And so I reserved it. I did like their luxury layaway, which is what I always do if I'm going to trade a bag and if I'm going to sell a bag, because I want to be held accountable for selling that bag before I get the new bag in hand. So I reserved it. And then once I got the store credit from the Kelly, I put that toward the bag. And I am really excited to go pick this one up. I'm hoping to wear it to dinner tonight too. But yes, it's a very exciting day. And we'll probably hang out around the Scottsdale quarter for a bit too. And I'll probably make lunch at home. But yeah, great way to start the morning, and I will see you when we go to Fashionphile. Okay, we are on our way to Fashionphile to go pick up this bag. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it in real life. Oh, the Red Bull car is over there. Are they handing out free Red Bull? I love Red Bull. Oh, it's just the car. Just the Red Bull car here. Oh, they're getting set up. They didn't set up yet? Ah. Maybe later. Okay, this is like the middle of the Scottsdale quarter. It's so pretty here. This is like one of my favorite places to come and just sit. People watching is great. There's usually cars over here. The car watching is great. Love it here. So this is the Fashionphile store in Scottsdale that we went to. Look at these two Constance 18s. Aren't they just so pretty? Oh, the colors. They had a really good selection when we went in there. All right. We got the bag. Let's go home and unbox it. Okay, I'm back home so we can unbox this bag that we have right here. I'm gonna get right to it because this bag didn't come with the box. So we're just gonna go ahead and open up the dust bag. It did come with the dust bag though. The dust bag is inside of the bag and I've already seen it because they opened it for me at Fashionphile. And I'll share the clips from there of course too. All right. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I think this is probably going to be one of my most used bags. Probably very quickly. This is my new, to me, Constance 18 in black with gold hardware. Now, if you know me, you know I don't have many bags in gold hardware. I actually don't have any right now. I had a Chanel wallet on chain with gold hardware, but I sold it to get something. Oh, I sold it to get my my other Constance, which I'll show you in a second too. I normally wear silver hardware, but I have been starting to wear a bit more gold lately, and it was partially inspired by finding this bag for such a good deal. So I'll tell you how much I paid for it in just a second. So this bag is Evercalf leather, which is not a very common Hermes leather. It's also pretty hard to find a lot of information about Evercalf. My other one is in Vu Butler, which is also a pretty rare Hermes leather. And I don't mean rare as in like it's like super hard to find. I mean, they don't produce a ton of it, and it's also not super sought after. Same thing goes for Evercalf. And what I've noticed on the pre-loved market, especially when I see bags on Fashionphile, it seems that people don't have a ton of interest in bags that are in leathers that are not as popular. So like they want typically like Togo leather, Epsom leather, Swift leather, maybe. Swift leather still seems to be less desirable than those two. Berenia, and like maybe Clemence. Like Clemence even gets a bad name, I feel like, for being so heavy. But leathers that are less well known tend to be on the resale market for really good prices. And that's how I got this one. So let me tell you how much I paid for it, and then we'll open it up and I'll show you a comparison between this bag and the other one that I have. $7,735. Now, if you compare this, and it's not in perfect condition, I'll show you up close, because like you'll be able to see that there's scratches on the hardware. You'll be able to see that there's a few scratches on the leather. But first of all, since the bag is black, it's not as noticeable. And of course, it's still very pretty, even though it has scratches. So we are not mad at that. We don't mind a bag that is in shows wear condition. Around here, we will take those, okay? I don't need everything to be in excellent condition. I love a good deal. And if you have seen the Constance 18 on the pre-loved market, especially a bag that is black with gold hardware or black with silver hardware, just black in general, they are really expensive, honestly. Like they tend to be very expensive. So if we were talking about another bag that is the kind of same specs but a different leather, and we're looking at Fashionphile, I saw a box leather Constance, and the box leather one was around 8,000 or 9,000, and it was from like the 1990s. Like this one is much newer. Let me tell you when it's from, because I forget. This one is from 2019, so it's a lot newer. It does resemble box a little bit, especially when I'm looking at it in the viewfinder right now. It does kind of resemble box, but I would say that this is a little bit more dull, which I think is because it has some texture to the leather when box really doesn't. Like this has a bit of texture to it. Box is a bit smoother than this. Yeah, I feel like you can see it at this angle. But box is a little bit smoother than this. This has a bit of a grain to it, but not very much. They are kind of similar looking. But yeah, if you were to buy that box leather Constance, that one was made in the 90s, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But this one was even less money for a bag that is a lot newer, made in 2019. I can tell that this bag has been worn pretty heavily, but that's the great thing about Hermes bags. They last forever, so it really has a ton of life left in it, of course. Did I take my earrings off? Oh, I forgot I took them off. Oh, well, I should have put them back on before I started filming, but I forgot. Okay, so if we look up Black Constance 18 on Fashionphile and we sort price low to high, this is the one that I was talking about. So this box Constance 18 in black, this one's $8,055, so still more than what I paid for this one. This was made in the 1990s, you can see, and it is not in like perfect condition, and it has employee or sales stamp. So it is in shows wear condition, so creases, scuffs, edge wear. So like this is similar condition probably to this one, maybe even a bit worse condition than this one, but it has an employee stamp too, which normally lowers the value of the bag, and it was still more expensive than this one. And then this one has like a different buckle, so it's $97.35. Like, okay, but we want like regular hardware. So like this Black Constance 18 in box is excellent condition, $11,875, made in 2024. So I feel like this is a relatively good comparison. But if you look at some of these too, like this one's an Epsom Constance that was made in 2021, so close to the same year, $13,495, excellent condition. So as you can see, they're usually priced quite a bit higher than this. So that's part of the reason why I got it. And like I said, I don't have any bags that have gold hardware. And sometimes I want something with gold hardware sometimes. I think it looks fancy, okay? And I used to swear that I would never buy anything. Oh my gosh, it still has a sticker on it. Only one sticker remains on here. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it. There's only one sticker left on here, and it is on this. I think my other one still has a sticker on the top too. But yes, totally worth it. This is gonna get a ton of views. I'm gonna wear it to dinner tonight, which is funny because the first time I brought out my other Constance, I'll go get it in a second, but the first time I brought out my other Constance was to the same restaurant that we are going to tonight. So I will bring out my new Constance with that one. What a perfect combination, okay? We've got this one, we've got this one. This looks like Hermes gold, but it's natural sable in the leather blue butler. And now my first Constance has a sister in black. These are gonna be such good summer bags. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. It's starting to warm up now in Arizona. It's still a little bit cold, like you need a bit of a jacket or a sweater or something right now. It's literally gonna be a matter of weeks until it starts getting really warm. I've already been putting together outfits and freeform. If you watch my videos before, I mentioned Freeform a lot. That's where I plan all of my outfits. And that's how I make decisions on what to purchase and what may not be worth purchasing, because I like to see how it goes with the clothes that I have in my wardrobe. I bought a couple of new things too. So I have an order coming from Meshki, and I have an order coming from H&M, which is not where I normally shop, which is funny, but they had some really cute sweaters at H&M. So I ordered some. I don't buy a ton of clothes, to be honest. I try to really be careful with decisions for purchasing clothes. I normally shop at Aritzia, is like my number one, and then I buy a lot of things secondhand through the RealReal. I don't really buy a ton of clothes in general, so I'm pretty excited for these orders to come in because I'll have some new clothes for summer. I usually like to layer things because I feel like it makes it look really good, but you can't just be layering out here in the summertime. It is gonna be like 115 degrees. Okay, like we can't put the little white shirt over the top. We don't have the ability to do that anymore. Okay, so I wanted to get some sleeveless dresses, something cute, something sophisticated and classy still. And I'm really excited for those to come in. So they're going to go with both of these bags, especially this one. I got some dresses that have gold buttons. I will show y'all when they get here. I have just been loving the Constance. I have been loving it. I've been obsessed with it. I don't think that I will buy another Constance though. I think that having these two is like the perfect pair. I don't really tend to wear bags that are colorful. I've purchased colorful bags in the past and they just tend to sit on my shelf. So I don't really buy them anymore. Like maybe at some point I will get a pop of color somewhere in like a Kelly 25 maybe. But for now, I am very content with these two Constance bags. I think a pop of color bag would be nice in my collection, but not in this silhouette, I don't think. So I think that my Constance collection is complete with these two bags. I still have a total of 4 Hermes bags. I have these two. I sold the Kelly 32, so I just have my Birkin 30 and my Birkin 25. And I feel like that is a perfect, well-rounded collection. 2 Constance bags and 2 Birkins. Like how lucky am I to have this collection? I'm so thankful and I'm so excited because these just seem so perfect for me. I don't think that I have been in a place with my handbag collection where I've truly just felt so content and happy with what I have, because over the last few years I've really felt like less is more, and I feel like I'm at that less area right now. The items that I have just go very well with the clothing that I tend to wear right now. I'm kind of shifting over to focusing more on clothing and accessories and things like that for this year. I put on my 2024 list that I made New Year's Eve. We always do a list. My husband and I always do a list every New Year's Eve of things that we want to accomplish this year, things that we want to do this year, places we want to go. Really, it can be anything, and things that we want to buy. It can be anything on that list. It can be small, it can be big, everything goes on the list. And on my list, it said either a Kelly 25 or a Constance 18, and I ended up getting 2 Constance 18s. So I'm going to push back the Kelly 25. We don't really need her. I am a little bit less drawn to it than I was before. I still love it. I would love to have one day, but it's just, I just feel like I completed my wish list and it is March right now. So I think I'm gonna chill on bags and focus on accessories, things like that, that just will enhance my wardrobe. Because I've been really just into putting together looks lately. So I want to be able to have the pieces to put together, you know? So yeah, you probably won't see a handbag unboxing from me for a little while now. Even having 2 this early into the year is not like me. I just feel so lucky because if it weren't for this price being so low, I probably would not have ever purchased a Constance in black. The first one I got because it was a really good price. Same thing with this one, and black is my preferred color of bag and clothing and shoes and all things. So I'm just really thankful and really happy to have this, and I know I'm going to wear it all the time starting today. Usually I don't take a bag out the same day I get it, but today I have to. Have you seen this? I have to take it out today. I'm so excited I could cry. Plus I had the best time at Fashionphile. I always have the best time at Fashionphile, okay? I am so thankful that they opened up in Scottsdale because it has just been so much fun to go in there, look at bags. Such a good place to go. If you live in Scottsdale and you haven't been there yet, or if you have a Fashionphile in your city and you haven't been yet, you should definitely go because it's just such a fun experience. You're talking to people who love bags. Everybody that comes in loves bags, and it's just fun. It's just a good time. And I'm also super thankful because Sonny was filming for me, and he got some probably really good shots. I haven't seen them yet, but I think I will have inserted them throughout the video. But I'm very thankful that he was able to be there too and take the videos of me. So I don't know, I'm just feeling very grateful right now. Okay, I'll stop talking for now and I will see you when I get ready for dinner. I was so tired, so I had to take a nap. This is my sleep mask. It has a sock over it that I just cut up to make into a cover so that I could wash it more easily. I know it looks crazy, but it's more comfortable and it's easier to clean. Okay, I took a nap, laid down for a little bit, and now it is time for us to go to dinner. So I'm getting ready. I have the Constance 18 here, so I'm going to pack it up and I'm going to show you what fits inside. Let's go ahead and cut the tag off because she is staying with me. There we go. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush. We're running a little late. It's really nice because the Constance has like this big back pocket and then a smaller front pocket. So I want to bring my Canon G7X so that we can get some good pictures. Have some lip gloss. We've got my wallet. It's the Louis Vuitton 6 key holder. I don't know if I'll bring the whole wallet. I'm not sure that I really need it. Some chapstick. I actually need one that's more full, so I'm not going to put it in there yet. I have my little mic just in case I want to film anything. I've been bringing this everywhere, and I'm glad that I have been because it's just really been coming in handy. And then I have my phone, but I'm probably going to put that in my coat pocket instead just so that it doesn't take up extra space, but it could fit in here if I wanted to. So we close the bag. See, and it's not like overly stuffed or anything, but you can tell it kind of like accordions out more than what it looks like. When you have it just like flat and it's empty, it looks like it doesn't hold very much, but it actually does. This fits quite a bit, and this is honestly everything that I need to go really most places that I go, so it is perfect. So we are off to dinner, and I will see you in a bit. This is Evo North Scottsdale. I love the feed me pasta and tell me I'm pretty sign. I came here because I wanted to get cheeseless pizza, and I feel like they have the second best cheeseless pizza in the area. I normally get pizza from Culinary Dropout. They have the best top tier deep dish pizza. It is good even without cheese, but Evo is pretty good too. Sorry, I didn't realize my whole face wasn't in this shot, but you know what? We'll keep it in here anyway. It's okay. And of course, we love a nice little non-alcoholic beverage. Pizza was good as always, and then we went back home. We ended up going to the rooftop hot tub after, and honestly, it was so dark up there that it was almost scary. Like, only the hot tub lights up, everything else was just super dark. And then on Sunday, we really didn't do all that much. I sat here and edited this video for a long time. I also cleaned quite a bit, and really nothing exciting on Sunday, so I will end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one. Also, if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, I will put my name on the screen. It's Kate Swan. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.